Hey everyone, and welcome. We're about to dive into something that impacts, well, pretty much everything, your gut health. We're going to break down 4 super simple but really powerful habits you can weave into your morning routine that can absolutely transform how you feel all day long.
So let me ask you, does this sound familiar? That annoying bloating that creeps in, maybe a little bit of acidity after your morning coffee, or just feeling kind of sluggish and slow? So many of us deal with this stuff and just assume it's normal. But if you're sitting there nodding your head right now, trust me, you are in exactly the right place.
And here's the big idea we're going to unpack. That first hour or so after you wake up, it's huge. It literally sets the stage for your metabolism, your energy, and yeah, even your mood for the rest of the day. And the best part is you don't need a massive overhaul. Just a few small tweaks can make a world of difference.
All right, let's jump right into our very first habit. And listen, the order here is absolutely key. It's all about getting some water in your system before you even think about reaching for that coffee or tea. So, why water first? Well, think about it. You've just gone 6, maybe 8 hours without a single sip of water. Your body is waking up dehydrated. If the first thing you give it is caffeine, which is a diuretic, it can actually make things like acidity and constipation even worse. But when you start with water, it's like a gentle wake-up call for your whole digestive system. It gets your bowels moving and even gives your liver a little helping hand with its detox process.
And hey, if you want to level this up, here are a couple of pro tips. Try making the water warm. It's just a little bit gentler on your system first thing in the morning. A tiny pinch of mineral salt is great for replenishing electrolytes, or you could add a squeeze of lemon, which actually helps kickstart your body's own digestive juices. It's such a simple way to tell your gut, okay, we're open for business.
Okay, moving on to our second habit, and this one might surprise you because it has nothing to do with what you eat or drink. It's all about getting some natural sunlight on your skin.
And get this, it only takes 5 to 10 minutes. Seriously, you don't need to go on a long hike. Just standing by an open window or stepping out onto your balcony for a few minutes is all it takes to send this incredibly powerful signal to your body that the day has officially started. It's like syncing up your internal digestive clock.
So what is actually happening in your body during those few minutes? Well, for starters, you're helping to regulate your circadian rhythm. You're also boosting serotonin production. That's the feel-good chemical. And here's the wild part. Most of your serotonin is actually made in your gut. And finally, that morning light helps balance your main stress hormone, cortisol. Let's just pause on that term for a sec. Circadian rhythm. The easiest way to think about it is as your body's master clock, and it doesn't just manage sleep. It has a direct say in your digestion, your bowel movements, and even the health of all those trillions of microbes living in your gut. So getting that morning sunlight is like setting your internal clock to the perfect time every single day. All right, on to habit number 3. Now, before your brain jumps to a grueling workout at the gym, I want you to focus on that keyword light. We're just talking about some gentle movement to wake your body up. The benefits here are pretty much immediate. Gentle movement is fantastic for stimulating your bowels, getting things moving. It also helps with something called lymphatic drainage, which is basically your body's cleanup crew. It helps clear out excess fluid, which can really help with that morning puffiness or bloating. Plus, it helps with detox and keeps your energy nice and stable throughout the day. And you know what the best part is? It's so easy to do. You don't need any fancy equipment. We're talking about a few simple stretches before you even get out of bed. Maybe a couple of sun salutations if you're into yoga, or just a quick 5-minute walk around the block. That's literally all it takes. And that brings us to our fourth and final habit, and it's all about the first meal you eat. It's time we start thinking about a breakfast that actually works for our gut health, not against it. So the big goal here is to steer clear of breakfasts that are loaded with refined carbs, like sugary cereals, pastries, that kind of thing. They just cause this massive blood sugar spike followed by a crash. Instead, what you want to aim for is a beautiful balance of protein, fiber, and healthy fats. That combination is what gives you stable, sustained energy, and it's just so much kinder to your digestive system.
Need a little inspiration? Eggs with some veggies are a classic for a reason. They're fantastic. Soaked chia pudding is an amazing, fiber-packed option you can prep the night before. Or what about a warm bowl of oats topped with some seeds and a big dollop of nut butter? It's that perfect, satisfying mix of protein, healthy fat, and fiber.
I think this quote from functional medicine practitioner Annie Kanwar just says it all. It's not about these huge, dramatic, life-altering changes. It really is about the simple, regular habits, the things you do day in and day out that lead to that radical shift in your gut health.
So as we wrap up, the big question is really for you. When you look at these 4 habits, hydrating before caffeine, getting a little sunlight, some gentle movement, and a protein-rich breakfast, which one feels like the easiest one to start with? Maybe the one you're most excited about trying tomorrow. Just pick one. Start there and just see how